Um, but what I'm going to tell you, we're doing a party, and this is a party game that we figured out, and it was really fun, and I don't know why somebody hadn't thought of this sooner. But when we're doing, we're all sitting around the table, and these little drawing slips, which we like to call our lottery tickets, because they can be your lottery ticket. I have revised my own. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want to know where they stand. Because if they're 1s, they're on the bottom. If they're 5s and above, I want to know how to get them from a 5 to a 10. I don't want just a check mark, because I want to know where to put my efforts at. So when we're sitting down at the table and we're talking about getting the party started and stuff, everybody fills out their slip. And then I tell them, once they're done filling out the slip, I need you to flip it over, and I need you to write your favorite scents down. 2 of your favorite, what your top 2 are. So they do that, and then they give it back to me. And also on here, you'll notice that I have on mine birthday month, and that kind of gets me excited that they really want to fill out the whole thing, because I do a random drawing like every month, and from the people that have a birthday that month, and I send them a scent circle in the mail. So that kind of gets everybody filling that slip out. So then we're sitting there talking, and I flip these over and I look at their scents, and I said, okay, great, so now we're going to play a game. And this is the game, and this is the category cards. And there's one from each category. So I have the hostess come up, and I tell her, okay, I want you to put them in the order that they belong. So like, she's going to pick them up, and she's going to switch them all around. And then once she's done with that, then I kind of go over and I'm like, okay, you got that one right, oh, that's right. And so then I have her guests come up, and they switch them all around to get the rest of them right. And while they're doing that, I'm looking at the back of their card while they're playing their little game. And I don't even check it to see if they're right. And I'm going, oh, you guys did so good. And I pick a winner and I give her something. So then, well, because I got another mission, right? I just need them busy for a minute. And so then my mission is, this is my scent, my fragrances of everything, and I have them all in categories, right? So then we get them out, and I'm like, oh, Bryn Marie, you really like spa, and I shove her over the spa one. And so really like this other one, I shove it over there. What am I doing? I'm speeding up their order process, plus they're not sitting there having to go through 50 different things trying to figure out which one they really like, because most of them already will buy and know what they like. And then their friends will say, oh my gosh, have you smelled this one from a different one that she really liked? And the friend's going to buy it because your friend recommended it to you. So that's how that kind of works, instead of taking 3 hours to go through every single one, and then they end up buying the same 5 that they purchased for the last 6 months. Really? So that just kind of speeded up, and that was just kind of a fun thing to do. And then I keep the new releases all by themselves so everybody can pass it around, because nobody smelled it yet and they really want to know. But these don't ever come out until you're done with your party, because if they do, you've just lost everybody.
Where do you get the cases from?
These are actually scrapbooking photo things, and they have a full case that holds 12 of them or 20 of them or something, that holds the whole complete set of the large testers. And these all fit in the slot. At Hobby Lobby. So that's that. And then this is the just the layers, fragrances by themselves, so they can try that out without having to go through the whole list. And I forget I'm on camera and I'm up here. Yeah.
Where'd you get the little sign?
I made those.
Can I have one?
Well, and I'd be glad to share them with anybody, but after I did it, I'm thinking most people are going to go, really? Do you know how much black ink it took to print them? Yeah, I do, because I ran out of cartridge. So, yeah, I made these in graphics. So, and on the back of each one tells me what goes in that category, so I can really act smart if she goes, and I'm like, yeah, that's in that category. But I'll share it with anybody. And another thing is when I start a party at home, I always tell everybody when it's time to talk about the opportunity part of it, that I wouldn't be my job if I didn't share what I love to do and what has brought me, really blessed my family. So, and I always forewarn them ahead of time that I ask everyone. So don't feel like I'm targeting you or whatever, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask. So if I don't ask you, then you get a free bar. So everybody is already prepared. They know that I'm going to ask. And this little sign sits on my table, at the checkout table, that says, get a free bar if I don't ask. And on the back, so I can see that says ask. Because I have several times forgotten. They're like, you owe me a bar. Oh, okay, what would you like to have? And then I'm like, you want to have a party now? So that is definitely. And then another thing that I do at parties is if they talk about, that they really like X amount. I always have dice with me, and a lot of you know that. I always have a pair of dice in my pocket. Because my mom told me that this was going to be a pair of dice for me because I really love what I do. And my mom is no longer with us. So my signature is pink pair of dice. And they stay in my pocket. And I've been known to shoot dice in Walmart floor. Yeah, my son, I was around him too much because he likes to shoot dice. But I do booking games with them if they really want a bunch of stuff and can't afford it, or they're real close to whatever. And I'll say, hey, did you get everything you wanted at the party tonight? And they're like, no, I really couldn't afford it. And I said, you want to play with my pair of dice? And whatever they roll, they can have whatever warmer they want out of the catalog if they book and do a $150 party.
For that price? Or for how?
If they roll a 4, then they'll pay $4 for whatever they want. Because I'm going to put it in as a perpetual or half price.
Okay.
So it's not going to cost me. But I mean, the most I've ever paid in 4 years of doing that is one time I did end up paying $15. But her party ended up being $1,200 some dollars. So yeah, I'll give you another $15 warmer. Just keep going, So it's panned out.
Can you share your PDF file on the page?
It's not a PDF file. I'll have to make it into one. Because I do everything in PaintShop or in a graphics program that I do. So, but I can do it, make it into a PDF and share it.
That's awesome if you could, thank you.
And then another thing that Tracy wanted me to share was I had a couple fundraisers this weekend that I had to attend, not for me, but for other people. And this is what I get as a donation. And I just didn't seal it so you guys can see what all's in there. So I'll leave it laying out and you guys can look at it. But these are the mailers that we use to mail our catalogs in. And so on the front of it says $25 gift certificate because once I stuffed all that other stuff in the bag, you can even see it later. It goes, well, it's a silent auction and they think they're going to pay for a Cincy catalog and some samples. So I stuck that on the front of there. But there's a project sheet form if they want to give to somebody else. There's the buy and host. There is scent sample. There's the washer, whisk, and the dryer disc sample. One of my ink pens with my name on it. The catalog and the gift certificates that I made. to go with it. The flyer, and then a scent circle. And I made these business cards that say, that I stick on the side of them, have my picture on it. And it says, please keep me in your circle of all your Scentsy needs. Enjoy your complimentary scent circle. And then I included a one of my referral program cards that basically tells them, and on the back where we are and where we can sell or where we can just recruit or just sell from, so that people know. And I know a lot of people have looked at it and they're like, wow, somebody joins under you. And on this one that I printed off, so I really hope that a whole bunch of people don't do this, because I forgot to put with the $150 qualifying party. So I need to revamp that just a little bit. And I ran out of the postcard ones, so I had to just print these myself, and that's why I messed it up. But for a new consultant that joins, I have paid $50 to the referral person in product credits, because you never know when that rock star person will be. And that person that did join was from another state and has built a pretty good leg. So in the long run, I would have never known her without that referral. So one of the things that Tracy and I know also that Megan and Ryan will tell you, if you're not recruiting and you're not booking parties, it's because you're not asking. You can make all the excuses you want, and you can be like me and you can say, well, you know, she just had one, or I bet she wouldn't want to do it. Oh, she's really busy, she probably wouldn't sell. That's an excuse. It's an excuse. It's not up to you to make that decision. It's up to us to offer the opportunity, and it's up to them to make the decision. And that's it. And a lot of people say, well, but I'm bothering them. No, you're not. Do you think that the lady at Applebee's is bothering you if she comes back and says, would you like your cup refilled? Yes. Would you like a piece of pie? You don't. You're using that as a crutch and as an excuse because you don't really want to do it. And so you've got to get out of that comfort zone. Does anybody have any questions? And I'll just leave this stuff laying here.